The anti-DOGE protest movement has come to Cochise County. We're in Sierra Vista at Veterans Park alongside the sidewalk and across the street from Veterans Memorial Park here in Sierra Vista. A lot of anti-Trump policy people here. And the movement is actually called Hands Off Fights Back. And that's going on all across America today, not just Cochise County. There is protest in Bisbee and the Grassy Knoll area going on until 2 o'clock this afternoon in downtown Bisbee. And in Douglas, there's a protest until noon today.
She's mad because I don't know Friday.
And as you can see, there.
This was the class that he practiced. This was the thing he practiced, excuse me. And this is what it turned into. He watched it grow. Davy Lopez, thank you very much, wherever you're at.
Yeah, really. Thanks for being here.
Would you be willing to talk to me? I'm Tom with Coolfmlive. You're okay talking? Okay. Ma'am, what brings you out here today? What made you decide to actually come out and, physically come out and protest today?
Oh, well, I think it's really important. Our whole economic structure is falling apart. We need to get back to where we were. This is ridiculous. And he's trying to be a dictator. We can't have a dictator in this country. I'm out here because I feel like we're losing our democracy.
Is this the first protest you participated in so far this year?
No.
Okay, so you have been in others as well. So you feel this strongly about it that you're coming out to...
That's right.
Okay. Do you live in Sierra Vista? Or?
I live in Sierra Vista, and I'm 88 years old.
88? Well, you don't look it. I have to say, you look very young.
And I'm still here.
And you're still kicking it. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I appreciate it. A lot of folks, as you can see, have come out here.
Hands off. Hands off. Hands off.
Hands off. Stand here. Here's your question. Are you better off than you were 75 days ago?
What was that?
Are you better off than you were 75 days ago?
Well, ma'am.
Check your portfolio.
Yeah, right.
Check your... The DOGE protest movement is here. We're at Veterans Memorial Park alongside the sidewalk and across the street. As well, we're going to take a little bit of a walk here.
You were supposed to get young veteran. He was doing like the property taxes so like veterans will have lower property taxes. Yeah. He acts all for veteran, but he doesn't. Well, before the election, he couldn't stuff those selfie sticks.
Terrified. That was when I jumped to terrified. I was like, oh my gosh, you could say
How you ladies doing today?
Good.
What brings you guys, ladies, out here to actually physically come out and decide to protest?
Because I am sick and tired of our elected officials not having any backbone, not standing up for our rights, and not fighting for us. They go in there, they work for us, they don't work for Trump, and they sure as heck don't work for us. But they're not doing anything. They just piddle around up there and take money. They are messing with our lives, our democracy, our freedoms, and it's not right.
Yeah, I mean, this is our country. We need to save it. I mean, I lived through the civil rights when I was much younger. I've never seen anything this bad. It's, you know, it's now or never. I don't want to live under dictatorship, but that's where we're headed. We need to get rid of those people in Washington, and our congressional delegations are not doing a damn thing. They're yellow-bellied cowards.
Are you from this area?
I've lived here for many, many years. I'm originally from Louisiana, so I know about civil rights. I grew up in the civil rights movement. I thought it was bad then, but this is far worse.
All right. Thank you so
I'm
much.
an Arizona native, and I've never seen the people treated this poorly before, ever, and especially in this state.
That's crazy to me because even if he doesn't get that 8
We don't want to get in the cars.
Get the shot.
Can I take a picture of your hat?
Yes, indeed.
Ma'am, what brings you out today? What made you decide to actually physically come out today? Protest movement all across the country.
Hands off the Department of Education! Hands off national parks! Hands off medical!
Protect the Constitution! Protect our way of government!
Yes.
Protect the way of government! How you doing?
Very good. What made you decide to come out today and actually physically hold a sign today to do what you're doing?
Well, it was a long time coming. I've been against what's been going on for a long time, and I don't know, I can see the writing on the wall. Some people can't. A bunch of billionaires taking over. That's what they're doing.
Are you from this area?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right.
Transplant.
Okay.
12 years ago. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Hey, how you doing?
No, you are actually anti-Doge.
Well,
Or I mean, you're actually pro-Doge or anti-protester, I guess.
right. And so he and I have been having a good conversation here. He's visiting to Sierra Vista, and I'm trying to talk him into coming to Sierra Vista and joining us. But anyway, we've been having a good conversation. I think the problem we have is that they really don't understand what Trump is trying to do, and I think in 2 or 3 years, folks are going to really be thankful for the fact that he reduced the federal government by 50% and kind of got us back on track. With them, I kind of agree. We really shouldn't be. I don't know how the tariffs are going to work out. We, the United States, haven't had a good history with that, but maybe he knows something I don't know. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, thank you for talking with us today. Do appreciate it.
All right. And,
all right.
Just Steve Conroy working for the school board, but right now just a Sierra Vista.
All right.
Have fun.
Sounds good. Thank you. Yep. All right. Well, we do have a few pro-Trump folks here, counter-protesters, if you will, or
This week we went camping, and all we heard from everybody.
the protest movement all over the country today, including here in Cochise County, Sierra Vista Veterans Memorial Park area is where we're at. Bisbee in the Grassy Knoll Park is where they're having another protest today until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And in Douglas, another protest as well.
No king! Hands off! No king! Hands off! No king!
Country before self.
House the monster. Put on Channel 9, we all be movie stars.
What's that?
We'll be movie stars.
Well, hello there.
Hi, I saw you put this on Cool FM.
Yeah. Well, what brings you out here today?
Oh, for democracy and to save America and to save our Social Security and to stop all the stuff that's going on that the Republicans and MAGA don't realize that he is destroying our country.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Well, looks like you got a lot of people supporting your side of things today as well.
Yes, we do. Can you believe this? Don't you think there's about a couple hundred people here.
It would appear that way to me, yeah.
And we're getting lots and lots of.
Or you're getting.
The people, I would say, like every 3-4 cars, they're honking, they're blaring their horns, they're so happy to be supporting us. It's so exciting.
Well, big turnout today, it looks like, folks. Here we're at Veterans Memorial Park along the sidewalk here.
It's getting longer on this side, too. Is it? Yeah. Nice. Hands off is right. Hands off.
Quite the turnout today here.
Yes.
You guys willing to talk a little bit? What brings you out here today? What made you decide to actually physically come out here?
I'm a union steward, retired, but yeah, this is normal for me.
Hi there, ma'am.
Hi.
Are you willing to talk?
Sure.
What made you decide to come out today?
I'm coming out. I'm a retired teacher, and the dismantling of Social Security is of interest to me and a lot of my family members. And the way that they're breaking things down partially so that the systems don't work and making it very difficult on our elders. About 60% of people on Social Security, actually, that is their sole source of income. And what's going to happen to those people if they yank Social Security? It's also been a system that's worked from its inception, and they've never missed a payment. And I paid into it my entire teaching career, and I feel that it is part of my retirement plan.
Are you from Sierra Vista?
I actually live in another area.
Okay, all right, gotcha. Outside of Cochise County or?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. It looks like you basically, a lot of folks agree with you today. It would seem a good turnout.
Yes, I'm very happy for this turnout in Sierra Vista today. I'm very surprised, to tell you the truth. I was going to go to Tucson, but I didn't want to drive as far. So here I am with some really great people.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. Well,
You notice we have more thumbs up than fingers up. We have more thumbs up than fingers. We should be proud. More thumbs up than fingers. And middle finger.
Yeah, we just saw on Coolfmlive. One of my friends said, "Go, Lois." They saw the interview live.
We are patriots. We are the true patriots.
There he is. Now it starts spouting off.
We are the true patriots. Fight for our democracy, for our freedom, for our Social Security. Fight for our Medicare, our Medicaid, and our education.
Fight for the neighbors.
Fight for our neighbors. We need them and they need us.
can you talk to me today? You want to talk to me? Well, just to see what you give your thoughts on why you're here, kind of thing. Okay. All right, sir, what brings you here today? What made you decide to physically make a sign and come out here and protest?
Let's see. I'm retired military, 45 years with a TS-SCI clearance, and Trump is a traitor. But hypothetically speaking, and this is what I'd like every single congressperson that stands up on the floor of the House or on the floor of the Senate, whenever they first get up, to say, hypothetically speaking, if Trump was Putin's puppet, what would he do differently? He has destroyed our soft power that kept us safe from diseases, from other conflicts. He's destroying our allies, our alliances. He's destroying our economy. He's destroying our education. What would he do differently if he was a Putin asset? The answer is nothing, because he is a Putin asset. That's why I'm here.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Sorry, sir, nobody can hear you. You too.
Well, how do you think things have been going so far today for the protest?
Oh, I'm very, very pleased with the protest. Look at the numbers. I mean, we hoped for 10, 20, and look at this. We are not alone. All of us that are for this, we feel alone so much, so often, but we aren't. Look at this. Together in numbers, we will make a difference. We will change, hopefully. That's my wish.
Our hearts needed this.
It's the anti-DOGE protest movement all across the country today. We're here at Veterans Park on the sidewalk and across the street from Veterans Park. Here in Sierra Vista, they'll be here till 1 o'clock today. Bisbee at the Grassy Knoll Park in downtown Bisbee until 2 o'clock this afternoon. They have a protest, and then there was a protest scheduled in Douglas until noon, but there's only a few more minutes left for that. So far, it has been a peaceful protest, with the exception of some of the pro-Trump folks driving by and giving the finger. But that's, peaceful for the most part. No fists are being thrown.
Hands off! Hands off!
Do you really feel the end is near for MAGA?
I do. This seems to be something that, if it's irreversible, it would be horrible what's going on. So the next option is to get rid of the MAGA movement.
Is this your first protest?
Yes.
Are you from the area?
Yes.
And so you felt strong enough to come out here, make a sign, and show your anger, I guess, and wanting change.
Right. Concern, anger, and disbelief of what's going on.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Just getting some of the thoughts of why people have decided to come out here.
That was nice. Yeah. I would have given it to you, but I didn't know where you were. No, yeah, I had to go get it.
Sir, what made you decide to make this sign and come out and join this protest movement?
Because we need to do something more. We're not doing enough. And I've been seeing some stuff on TV. You hear a little bit about it on TV, but if we don't get up and start getting around and speaking out, you got the MAGA people doing all their things all the time, especially before the election. They had the rallies and everything, but we got to do our share too, because he's gone too far. He's going overboard. I mean, a felon for president who's pulling off these tariffs. Oh, it's just crazy and beyond. It's just. Did you know there was a band that came from Russia yesterday in New York City, and they were telling Americans, "Speak up, don't be quiet," because that's what happened in Russia, and the same thing is going to happen here with this guy running our country if we don't speak up. And that kind of spurred me to come and do this today. So anyway, it's happening across the country. So I've never really done this before. So.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
so this is something that really you felt in your heart was important enough where, like I say, you don't usually stick your neck out publicly like this.
Yeah, my wife and I talk about this every day. There's the news coming on about, we're worried about Social Security. We're on a fixed budget, fixed income. And Medicare and how it's affecting other people. We know a lady that lives in a trailer who depends on Medicare. And if Medicare gets cut, we're afraid what's going to happen to her and how she's going to be able to handle it. Living in a single wide trailer. So there's a lot of concern here about things going on that's just too much.
All right. Well, thank you for talking. I appreciate
All right,
it.
thank you for dropping by.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Well, hello there.
Here, I'll hold it better.
All right. All right. Are you willing to talk? You willing to talk to me first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, ma'am, what made you decide to come out today? Obviously, a lot of people agree with you today.
Well, basically because I just think that my main objection was DOGE and Project 2025, but also just constantly getting kicked in our hearts and in our guts with this administration, and what they're doing is wrong. It's hurting a lot of people, and I just couldn't stay home.
Is this your first protest against DOGE today?
Actually, it's my second one here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, my second one.
And you live here in Cochise County?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for talking. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, folks, this is what it is today. They'll be here till about 1 o'clock, but as you can see, a big turnout, a long line of folks here coming to support this movement. And it's happening all across the country. There is one in Bisbee going on, and we're going to be broadcasting live from Bisbee in just a bit as well, too, as they have their protest movement at the Grassy Park area there till about 2 o'clock this afternoon in Bisbee.
You already took that.
Oh, I didn't know that. You did. What brings you out today? What made you decide to actually come out and make a sign amongst all these people here?
Because Kamala Harris's mom took her out when she was a child, and if she could be brave enough to take her child out, I could be brave enough to do this for my country.
Are you from Cochise County, Sierra Vista area? Or?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome.
Yep.
It doesn't say Roslyn.
So you're a big NPR and PBS fan.
I am.
What made you decide to come out today amongst all these people here and show your face in this protest movement?
What's happening now is ridiculous. It has to stop. It won't stop unless people stand up and make it stop.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Been a peaceful protest so far today, with the exception of a few fingers given by some who drove by. It has been very peaceful and no issues.
But having Elon Musk do it is a huge conflict of interest. We need to get him out of there. How about our Secretary of Defense? How about him? If anyone else exposed classified information to include attack plans on Signal, they would be fired and prosecuted. Lock them up!
MAGA traitor! MAGA traitor! Real patriots believe in the U.S.
You haven't given nothing to the U.S.
Oh, I come from a military family, generations. We know what fascism looks like. MAGA is fascism. MAGA is fascism. MAGA is fascism. I know more than you do. MAGA. Oh my God, yeah, but luckily free speech, you're allowed to be stupid.
Who votes for a liar? Who votes for a cheater? We want democracy.
How you doing, man? Wow, it's history, man. Yeah, it is.
Got a few of the pro-Trump supporters starting to show up here. Hi there. What brings you out today? What made you decide to make a sign and come out here and show your face in front of everybody?
Well, I mean, there's just so many reasons why we have to be here. But I am applying for Social Security this year. And so, you know, they're firing employees and cutting offices, so it's going to affect me directly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to affect us all directly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was your biggest concern, basically, right now?
Not the biggest concern, but it's directly affecting me, healthcare, you know?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Everything. I have everything.
Save our people.
What's that?
Save our people. Save our children.
He's a sex offender. He's everything. He's just nuts.
Yes. Get him out of office. Get Musk out of here.
And he's against us. He's against our veterans.
United States of
and
America.
My husband was in the military for 20 years.
Save our democracy.
Bringing our federal workers back on the job.
Feed the children at school.
Education.
Take the kids' school lunches away from them.
Save our democracy.
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Who are you?
I'm Todd with Coolfmlive.
Oh, okay, yes. My little dog and I are here.
Oh, yeah. What's your little doggy's name?
This is Zara.
Oh, well, she seems to be very comfortable so far today.
Well, she does.
And she's trying to say something, you know,
Yes,
it seems
she is.
like.
She's speaking, so she has her own language.
She's kind of joining the protest movement with you, it seems like.
Yeah.
What brings you out today? I've been asking that question a lot just to get honest answers from what drove you to come out?
I just think that we need to look at everything. I think it's really important that whoever's president needs to, you have a committee, you have a cabinet that works with you. And I think it's really important to listen to everybody because you're the president of all people, no matter if they voted for you or not. And I also think it's really important looking at Social Security, looking at the healthcare system is really important, especially for older adults. I have a husband that's in nursing home care. I can't afford that on my own. So I think it's really important we can help out, especially older adults.
Were you surprised to see so many people out here today?
I was, but it's really nice. I think it's, you know, the more numbers you have, the more it speaks volumes.
Yeah.
And it's just a peaceful protest. I think that's so important.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And what was your name again?
I'm Todd with Cool FM.
Who?
Todd Ryan with Cool FM Live.
Oh, I might have spoken to you before when I worked. Okay, do you know of Karchner? Jacob Karchner?
Yeah.
I was the one
I just
that called.
interviewed him yesterday, you know.
Yeah, I called and I got him an interview with the station, and I worked on his campaign. I worked so hard on his campaign. I wished he had gotten elected, but you know, I kept the sign, Tom, to teach myself that I can put my heart and soul into something, and it doesn't mean you're always going to win.
Yeah. Right.
But it's so good to see you finally.
Good to see you too. Yeah, now you know the face.
Yes.
I normally don't show my face, so.
Well, I know. I've worked in radio before.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Well. All right. Hi there.
Hi.
What brings you out today?
Trump's bad behavior, what he's doing to our democracy, and this tends to get beside the point. But I have grandchildren. I don't like them listening to the President of the United States and the way he talks and insults people. Is this what they're going to learn from a person they're supposed to respect? No. They're learning to be rude, inconsiderate, downright vicious. This is not the country I grew up in. This is not the sort of leaders I had. I may not have agreed with them politically, but at least I could respect their behavior. I can't respect his.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
The DOGE protest movement is all across the country today. We're in Sierra Vista, Arizona, at Veterans Memorial Park. One of the signs there that drove by said, "Deport to Mars." You got to feel proud about the free speech movement today.
Absolutely.
With the turnout here in Sierra Vista.
Yes, definitely.
What brings you out today? What drove you personally to come out?
Specifically, I have been really upset about the illegal deportations of citizens in America right now. So, I'm here to say that's wrong.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Unless otherwise specified.
Thank you.
What brings you out today?
Oh, everything. I'm a person that has lost rights under the current administration, and I want them back.
What rights did you lose in your mind?
Well, I've lost the right to my own health. I don't get to make the decisions when it comes to, say, pregnancy anymore. So that's not cool. It's absolutely not cool.
Thanks, ladies. Can I have a
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Oh, good.
Do you use a smartphone?
So you are actually local.
I am local. I actually am.
All right. You're really trying to make sure of that, I noticed. No, seriously, what drove you to actually make that sign and come out today and show your face in public?
Are you live?
I'm live.
No, I'm not interested.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, though, my friend.
All right.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Great.
Well, you came out for a reason. What is the biggest reason or reasons that you decided to come out?
There's a million of them, but I do feel that they've got to fund our parks and our interior department and keep our environment safe. Very important. You bet.
All right.
I'm
Thank you.
from Minnesota. Came all the way for this march. How about that?
You drove all the way to Minnesota for this?
For birding. For
Oh,
a
for
week.
but
we're taking part in this because we're here.
Okay,
Why not?
gotcha. So how often is this your first time in Cochise County for the birding, or do you come here?
First time.
First time. What's your experience been like so far?
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Every canyon is different. Some of them are more spectacular than others, but you got to come. It's really good.
I'm guessing you went to Ramsey Canyon. Is that
We
one
did.
of them?
A couple times.
Okay, yeah. Are you actually staying there too?
No,
or?
we've got a place to stay here in town, but we're visiting all the canyons.
Sweet. All right. Well, welcome here.
Thank you. It's been fun.
All right. Take
Appreciate
care.
it.
Yep. Well, there you have it, folks. The Sierra Vista version of the DOGE protests. And they will be wrapping up here in Sierra Vista at 1 o'clock. And then the Bisbee protest is underway right now until 2 o'clock this afternoon in downtown Bisbee there at the Grassy Park area. They had a DOGE protest in Douglas earlier today. That got over with at about noon, from my understanding. Tucson is having their protests, and again, all across the country today.
Oh, there we go. There was a hands-off public education.
2 days ago. Yeah. I just tripped across it.
And they said there was one in Sierra Vista?
Yeah, they had it from with rights or something like that.
How you doing? Oh, actually, I said till 1 o'clock. It's actually till 12:30. I misread. The protest here in Sierra Vista gets over in just a few minutes at 12:30, not 1 o'clock. But the protest movement continues in Bisbee until 2 o'clock at the Grassy Park in downtown Bisbee today. If you're still in the mood for protest. All right, here we go. Okay. Good to see you.
I put my hand in your face. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Thank you for a second. All right. Let me see what your sign says here.
I recognize you.
All right. You made a decision to come out today, and it looks like you got a lot of support today. What's the main thing that drove you to decide to come out?
Fellow protesters.
Well, I'm upset about the Elon Musk taking the government jobs away from people that don't deserve that, and he's decimating the companies or the government agencies where his companies have been fined and
Thank God you
investigated.
didn't have any bone spurs like Trump did
I don't agree
during
with that.
Vietnam.
It's for
Thank
his,
you for coming out, being able to
his
stand
benefit.
up for your rights,
I don't
being
think
able
that-
to stand up for our Constitution.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, go
Thank
ahead.
Thank every veteran that is out here. If it wasn't for you, our country wouldn't be strong. And I know that we are strong because we are all out here and we all want the right thing. We want our Constitution back.
Okay, I think you got a few moments to finish.
Okay.
Hurry up.
I totally want, I'm all for exposing fraud, waste, and abuse. But I think it's a huge conflict of interest for Elon Musk to be doing it. And my friends and family, I'm from the East Coast, my friends and family have been affected. And And also, I'm upset about the exposure of classified information on that Signal chat, and they're not doing anything about it. Anyone else would be, fired and charged with a crime. So that's why I'm out here.
All right. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Todd Ryan live here for Cool FM Live in Sierra Vista, Arizona. The DOGE protest movement, as you can see, very strong today. Strong support here in Sierra Vista. And it will be wrapping up here in just a few minutes, as the protest will be going until about 12:30, so just a few more minutes left. And that will wrap things up for us in our coverage here in Sierra Vista today, as the protest is getting over in just a few minutes here in Sierra Vista.